Hi, I'm Elaine. Welcome to Top Tip Tuesday on my Stamp with Elaine Facebook page. In today's Top Tip Tuesday, I'm going to talk about the Earthen Textures dies, which is in the 2023 to 2024 annual catalogue. You'll find them on page 157. This is the stamp set that goes with it. So these are what the images look like when they're stamped. I'm going to talk about the dies. Dies like this one, which will cut out the vase. And as you can see, the stamp images is larger than the vase. So in fact, if you just place that over, when you die cut it, the vase, the finished vase, will be slightly smaller than the stamped image. When you're looking at the die, you will find that there's a little bit of curvature at the bottom. That's the base, and the straight edge at the top is the top. Similarly, with this smaller vase, it's pinched in there, so that's the base and the straight edge is the top, and the top is wider than the base, so that will cut out that stamped image. These three dies will cut out the stamped images. So you have 3 sprigs of leaves, like so. Now you can see that there are extra dies. This one that fans out will die cut that, and you can either use it flat, or if you can see, there are score lines in between, so you can actually fold these score lines like so. And it will resemble the palm leaf. Now these are the papers that coordinate with the stamp set, and they're called Earthen Elegance. They're 12 by 12 inch sheets, but I've just cut them down to 6 by 6 so that they're easier to manage. That's one side and that's the reverse. So you can use it any time of year. And the ones on this side with the patterns, it's really interesting because the concept artist and the designer who worked with this range actually made pottery and made tiles to create these patterns. The reason I'm showing you this is you can see the drips on the paper is deliberately made there so you can die cut your vase or your pot from it to give it that earthen textured look. See, I've placed my die so that it would incorporate the drips, and I die cut this texture bit with these dies, and this vase out of this sheet of layering, so you can use that to put on top of the vase to add some interest. You could use it on either one actually. It might be a bit wide for this one, so it would work better with a smaller vase. And then you can add texture as well, so you can put that on top, glue it down, and then trim off the excess. Obviously this one will cut out a sprig that looks like this. And on this one, it just embosses only. So if you put it on your cardstock, it won't die cut the piece out at all. It will just be embedded in your card front. And I have used a blending brush to go over it, and I snipped it out so I could put it on my reference sheet. So can you see that? It's sort of irregular, so it looks like put it on a table, like a tablecloth, or you can actually do it on your vase as well to add a bit of texture, like this one for instance. You could do it on that. So that's the 101 on these dies. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back soon. Bye.